Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Osimhen is onto this. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And here's Beckham. Messi. He is through here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, look at the space. And a chance! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Score for Manchester United after 9 minutes is...
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Al Nassr finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That's really well cleared. A probing pass, and he cuts out the supply. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's really well manoeuvred. And he can clear it away. Back into the middle. That's a good ball. Real chance! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And this is Zico. And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Osimhen. Goes forward. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. It's full on! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Forlan is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's gone for goal. Nicked it back promptly. Ambitious ball here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's an imaginative pass. Kante takes control of it and he's on the move. Cannavaro can get it clear. Passes short and sharp. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Out towards the flank. This might spell danger. That is a brilliant interception. And he's there to get it away. Cafu. That's going to go a long way.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's in a good position here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they...
Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Aimed beyond the defence to threatening. He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Cristiano Ronaldo! In for the pieces! He scores! And they are right back within touch! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you...
It's full on!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Threads one in. And that is expertly dealt with. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? That's a cute ball. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Zico. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 21.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Substitutions taking place.
And this is Beckham. Cantona knocks it into space. He has found a way through. Chance! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Goes down, but nothing given. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Stood up well to him there. Schneider. Oh, some tackle that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's found a way through, and he's climbs up big. Cantona! It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. He has a look up. Cristiano Ronaldo touches it back. No foul, says the referee. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. This is Van Nistelrooy. Ronaldo gets flagged offside.
Number 19, Costa Curta.
Al Nassr making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Coming on to replace him is number 8.
Nico Williams. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Little doubt, that is a foul. Cannavaro has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for him. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Al Nassr suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that.
Match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. That's going up front in a hurry. And this is Ronaldo. He could be in here. And the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nuno Mendes, and he's managed to get free. Shot could be on. Shoots! It's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Al Nassr are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rummenigge. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He won't be happy with that one. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Davids cuts it out. And he's lost his man here. And it's Mendes. He is through here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Neymar. Beckenbauer. Looking to play him in. Looking for options for movement. Well, he is slight, and the keeper's given it away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Al Nassr are looking to go forward now. Nicely shaped ball. Conte. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's straight offside. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely worked. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shapes to shoot!
2 added
Got to be
minutes
quick
has
to
been
recover this.
indicated.
Good ball. And a chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. And this is Ronaldo.
Figo is really quite unique, Peter. I mean, his technique is flawless. A winger, but with the vision of a real playmaker.
Essentially the complete package.
Yeah, you would certainly call him that. A truly magnificent player.
Schneider. Rummenigge. Played out to the right. Nicely weighted ball. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Taken back almost at once. Scholes. Azar. Searching pass he's played there. Conte. Schneider. Rummenigge. And this is Neymar. And this is Scholes. Looking for the run. Figo. Conte. So it is still 0-0. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Al Nassr clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckenbauer. And it's Scholes. Out to the left it goes. Quality ball. Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. Rummenigge. Azar. Wolfsburg finding their passes. Schneider stood up well to him there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Played through into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise.
Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Schneider clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Al Nassr with the corner, there first. Terrific header! And he's heaved it away. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Rummenigge. He's in space and looking for options. And he welcomes a chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Scholes. Figo. And that is a little undercooked. Knocks it out wide. Back into the middle. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's a mighty effort!
1 minute added time.
Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
That has been cut short. There's the whistle for time. A bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And a quick
An
announcement for
intriguing
the
half,
benefit of
lacking only
anybody
in
who's found
goals.
themselves
The
a
score
little lost
0-0.
today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want...
Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Scholes. Bale. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that has not gone well. Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Scholes. And this is Bale. Bale is... Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Rummenigge!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Wolfsburg are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And a chance! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And he'll shoot here! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Robertson going full tilt down the left. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Into the last quarter of an hour. That's a nicely shaped ball. Scholes! Just cruising! They are cruising!
The goal scorer.
And the lead is extended still further.
Number
A momentary
11.
lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball.
Conte!
Coming on the field is
And for sure, that was
number
not
8,
one of his best.
Hammer. Substitution on the field. Number 11, Neymar.
So there's going to be another
Number
change
3,
here.
Conte. Coming on the field, number 25.
Oh no, what has happened here?
Ito. Number 14, Chouameni.
The ball goes in, takes a shot! It's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
After
And it has to be
82
said,
minutes
an
is
absolute gift.
Number 8.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Coming on to replace him is
Al Nassr give
19,
themselves a fighting
Mr.
chance.
Peter.
Back in with a shout. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Added minutes
They
have
should
been
have done a lot
indicated.
better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Alexander-Arnold clears. Great vision. And this is Hazard. Oh, what has happened here? And the referee brings it to a close. Al Nassr were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the pitch
today's
are
match.
raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Mbappe. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Hazard can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played back into the centre. And here's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's let fly. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Still goalless at the moment. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And this is Bale. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run, and
Here's a chance! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's an imaginative pass. He's picked his way through. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Belletti. Now it's Hazard. Showing good feet. Plenty to aim at here. And he's heaved it away. Knocks it into space. And he's managed to get free. Bellingham. Could move up a gear here. Camavinga. Nicely shaped ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Chouameni is there, and he can get that clear. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Reflections on the first half?
well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're off again.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Pires goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! There it is!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Ambitious ball here, and this is Bale. He's one-on-one, surely! He's through, now is he in? And that was very necessary. And it's Pires. Now it's Bale. This might... And the shot! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question...
Up he goes! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Looking for options for movement.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Beckenbauer. And he's been shifted off it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's pulled back. Costa Curta gets it away. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Substitution.
Palmer puts his foot on the gas. Can he get it through? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He is through here. Takes a shot. They've scored. They're seeing no way back, but they are level. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think...
Palmer! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
There will be 5 minutes
Milan
added time.
nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
He's got away. Rudiger gets it clear. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Messi! No mistake! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthless.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Lionel Messi!
All square again into the... And that will be the final act. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and reclaimed it in a trice. That's an imaginative pass. Spread neatly. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. Chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So, a breakthrough already. Knocks it out wide. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Vitinha, and he welcomes it in. Look at the chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Struck first time. Ronaldo getting this one clear. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Pavard does well to stand firm and defend it. Cannavaro. Vitinha. Cannavaro gets rid without sophistication. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Can he get on the end of this? Pedri. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Cannavaro cuts out the pass, knocks it into space. Cleared without complication. And it's Otto. Otto got a long way forward to join the attack.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get it through? Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
And that's the second half started. Neymar, and the through ball. Picked out brilliantly. Mbappe! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lukaku. And it's Messi. Tries from a long way out. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid have their second corner now. And the keeper beats it away. Hangs in a cross. That's really well cleared. Pedri. Foot in.
Pedri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Almost an hour gone. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Neymar. He's found a way through. He's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this is Lukaku. And that is expertly dealt with. And that has been clubbed away. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to...
Big chance! And that is wildly off target.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that's neat.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Mbappe. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well timed, excellent interception. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitution.
Pavard.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Palmer.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination.
Track relays.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game
and
yet to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Engages and forces him off the ball. He has found a way through. Is there any support? He might not need it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive given that he's relatively short for a keeper, Peter. But he makes up for it with his agility, his laser focus and the ability to live up to the big occasion. Also, don't forget the way he exerts control, despite not being particularly outspoken. That is something else too.
Stojkovic. Out for a throw. Caceres. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tchouaméni calmly anticipates. Vinicius Junior. Well read, nice interception. Vinicius Junior. Beckham.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
That's an imaginative pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
That's a little off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vinicius Junior puts his foot on the gas. Stood up well to him there. And that's gone loose. And here's Endrick. Oh, sweet feet. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he plays one through. Oh, he's burst through. He's gone forward. And they're back on the ball again. A probing pass. And this is Beckham. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on Vinicius Junior! It's off target and by quite a way. Now it's Nakata. Stojkovic kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Caceres. And this is Xavi Alonso. Beckham. Vinicius Junior. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Chance! Oh, it's come loose. Danger averted for now. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Lam. He's in plenty of space here. Nakata! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That has not gone well. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, super ball!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Conte plays a sharp little ball here. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Now it's Endrick. Endrick! Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
York. Van Bouten spots it and intercepts. And here's Nakata, and it's Conte. Courtois gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Fired deep towards the back post. Now it's Nakata. He can run onto that. York!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's a throw-in.
Substitution.
That's tidy. Conte.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nice interception, well timed.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That has been cut short. And that's that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Make his way to the information centre.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.